Hey guys, thank you for coming to your reading. This is your bi-weekly love reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to receive alerts for when I post. Also, if the reading resonates and you want to book a personal reading, please check out my website. The link will be in the description. Also, I know I keep saying also, but YOLO, if you haven't already, please go check out PinkPineappleTarot. She's thebomb.com, and she posts weekly love readings. So, and she's always on point. Always on point. With that being said, this is going to be done a little bit differently. I'm no longer going to do couples and singles. I'm just going to pull for everybody since the energy seems to be the same. So here's the questions. I'm going to go over the overall energy. We're going to throw in a moon message. Look at your situation, the cause of the situation, your hopes or fears, and then the outcome. That outcome is going to be available on Vimeo as your extended reading. And, you know, we're going to go over how does your partner feel about you? What are their hopes moving forward romantically? What is their apprehension with you? What are they hiding? Their actions, your advice and your partner's advice, and ultimately back to that outcome card. Okay, so Scorpio with that, or I'm not Scorpio, I apologize. I just did Scorpio. Capricorn, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into your reading. Okay, so Capricorn, 1st through the 14th of March. What's the overall energy or overall message for Capricorn with relationships? Okay, getting to know one another. As you reveal your inner selves to each other, your bond deepens. You know, I'm here for that. What's Capricorn's moon message for the first half of March in regards to love? Capricorn's, ooh. Okay, nothing will come of this situation. The void of course moon. Kind of interesting. Let's see how it like plays out. Because usually these are pretty dead on, actually, which is kind of surprising. Okay, what's Capricorn's current situation? What is their current situation with love? Okay, Tower moment. Guys could be dealing with another Capricorn or a Scorpio. What's causing this Tower moment? 8 of Pentacles. Okay. What's Capricorn's hopes or fears with love? Okay. Clearly you guys are wanting an offer. And what's the outcome for this 2 weeks for Capricorn with love? Capricorn's outcome with love. Okay, one more time. What's Capricorn's outcome romantically? Okay, the Sun. You guys could be dealing with a Leo. So Capricorn, I feel like up until this point, you know, you guys have felt really, really, really good about your situation and also your relationship or about this person. Like, I just feel like you guys are in a good place emotionally, at least, because you guys do have this 10 of Cups as well as the Emperor over here. Could be dealing with an Aries, a Pisces, a Virgo, any of the water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. But there's definitely something here where you guys are in a comfortable place. You guys are making decisions that you feel are best for you and your situation. Okay, and I just feel like, you know, up until this point, you guys are in a really, really, really good place. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and clarify this, and then we'll go ahead and get into the rest of the reading. Okay, so kind of interesting, getting to know each other is clarified by the 4 of Swords. Okay, what's the energy of the Tower here for the situation? It's the Hermit. You guys could be dealing with a Virgo, like I said. How does Capricorn feel about this? About the situation? Nine of Pentacles. Okay. One more. Actually, I'll skip that. I'll come back to it. Why is Eight of Pentacles causing it? Eight of Pentacles is with the Eight of Cups. Okay. Which is kind of interesting because there's progress here. And, you know, there's a lot of energy being driven to this point. Okay. What are they? Love. Okay, you guys could possibly be dealing with a Gemini. Again, Emperor with the Knight of Cups. You know, I think there could also be a situation where you guys are trying to control maybe one of the water signs, or, you know, be in control of the relationship in the sense where, you know, you're pulling the strings, you're making the decisions, you're planning it out where they're following, you know what I mean? There's something definitely here about, you know, you taking action and you kind of like grabbing the bull by its horns and driving this relationship forward, and really for this Knight of Cups. Because interesting enough, so this is for your past. You guys have the Emperor with the Ten of Cups, and then you also have the Emperor clarifying it with the Knight of Cups. So this person that you're interested in, or if you're in a serious relationship, you know, I feel like up until this point, you guys have had a lot of connections, and it's been mostly an emotional one, okay? Which I don't think that that's necessarily bad, but getting to know each other, Four of Swords. So I feel like you guys are really in your head about whether or not you know this person to the full extent, okay? Or do they know the true you? Here's the King of Pentacles, right? Like, I feel like you guys are in a process, like even if you've been together for a while, there's still something that's not being said here. And there's still something that, you know, is blocking you from opening up completely. I do get that also. And, you know, I feel like for you guys, it's probably like, hey, like, does this make sense? Like physically, like, are we supposed to be where we're supposed to be? You know, like, am I doing the right thing? Are things progressing in the fashion that they should? Especially with all that emotion, you know, that's going on with whoever you're really, really into. I feel like you guys kind of look at that like that's going to stop. And then what's to come with that, right? So this getting to know each other card is important because sometimes people come off one way and there's something completely different, okay? And I feel like you guys may have some type of inkling that that is true. Now, when it comes to this moon card, like this is kind of like the honoring moon, right? And the thing about this is, the whole thing is nothing will come of this matter, or the situation will bear no fruit. So this may or may not be good news, okay? Depending on, you know, your situation. This card should also be taken as a sign that there is nothing to worry about. Okay, so if you're worried about your partner stepping out on you, this is saying, hey, nothing's gonna come of it. Like, you're just overthinking things, okay? However, if this is a brand new relationship that you guys are starting, or, you know, something that you're just starting to invest in, this is definitely a clue for you guys that, you know, you need to adjust your expectation of this person because they're not exactly what you think, okay? And maybe adjusting your perspective is gonna give you a different outcome, because the worst thing I feel like in the world is to build somebody up to be something that they're not, right? It's like, I always look at that Four of Pentacles as like the knockoff emperor, right? But there's only one emperor. You feel me? So there's something definitely here about understanding what your partner is and who they are and what they can bring to the table. So, you know, if there's somebody who works really hard but doesn't make a lot of money, then you can't expect them to be able to pay for, like, you know, extravagant dates and all that type of thing. You have to be realistic in the fact that they just don't make a lot of money. But do you care because they give you everything else? Like, I feel like that's what this moon is kind of asking you. Also, too, this can only predict, you know, what you're currently creating. And if you change, you know, with your beliefs or your behavior, then this also changes as well. Also too, chances with this person, or, you know, maybe it was just like a really quick like love thing or quick like burst of like emotions, like that's going to be ending soon. But it could be ending because there's something better coming in for you. Okay. And it's also asking you to take some time out and contemplate exactly, is this person what you want? Or, you know, is this person something that's healthy for you? Okay. So what does Capricorn need to void out? What needs to be voided here? The Chariot. Okay. So if you're dealing with a Cancer, then they probably should get cut. All right. Possibly. All right. Also too, like if you're thinking about moving or some type of movement, forward movement, or pushing things through, kind of, you know, taking a hold of the situation with these two, you know, two emperors, you need to be careful, because when you force a situation, it doesn't come out how you want. So it may be better to kind of pull back a little bit and not have so much of this I said what I said type of energy, but versus, you know, allowing things to flow freely as they need to. Okay. You guys have for your situation the Tower with the Hermit. So all this love that came out of nowhere, all of a sudden I feel like it stops, and you're kind of reflecting back on, oh shit, I'm, you know, back to being by myself. And I feel like this is causing you, you know, a lot of mental turmoil. And I think that this is hard for you guys. There's something definitely here that's, you know, rocked the foundation. It could be that, you know, there's something going on at work. You know, maybe this is like a work affair. Maybe you're working too much. Maybe things with this partner just didn't perfectly match exactly what you expected. Like if you're coming up as the Emperor, like they need to come up as the Empress, period, right? Because even a King of Pentacles doesn't compare to the Emperor, and you got the Emperor twice. All right. So, you know, and it could be that things just didn't work out with this person and you were forced to walk away. You were forced to kind of, you know, reevaluate everything and understand that, you know, you had to clear your intentions and, you know, reset new goals. But I do feel like something was probably said between you and this partner. You know, there was some type of judgment that was passed. Okay. There was something that was said that had to do with partnership, that had to do with choices, that had to do with consideration. I just feel like you guys were not on the same page. That's what I get strongly. Like, you know, maybe you were tired of always making the decisions. You know, there's something here though. Why is this? Why is the Eight of Pentacles causing this Tower moment for Capricorn? Why? The World. Because it's a cycle, it's an ending. Guys, be dealing with any of the fixed signs, so Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, or Aquarius. Also, too, it's just something changed, and I feel like it changed really, really quick. And I don't think that you were expecting them to change. What's changed for Capricorn and their partner? The fact it just doesn't work. What's changed for Capricorn and the person of interest? Hierophant. Maybe you found out that the person you're talking to is married, okay, or already married. Maybe, you know, the person that you deal with, they are currently in the public's eye, right? And that they have a very narrow-minded way of thinking of things, right? It's very much, you know, or this could be you, right? That things just didn't work out the way that they were supposed to because there was just a lot of differences, whether it was religious, whether it was morals. There was something here that separated the two of you. Am I right about this? Two of Wands, so maybe you guys had a choice to make. And something was said, you know? Maybe you found out that this person was talking about you and you didn't want them to talk about you. And maybe it wasn't necessarily in the right way because You have the Five of Swords with the Angel de la Nuit. I feel like you weren't expecting it. You or your partner wasn't expecting to, you know, hear something, right? And I feel like, you know, obviously you were being judged, okay? And that's why this cycle is kind of ending, because it just, nothing's gonna come from this situation with this person for whatever reason. Now, there is an instability here. And I don't know if your partner was depressed, or you're depressed, but how they communicated their love or how they communicated about, you know, their future with you wasn't exactly how you guys do. And I feel like this person, honestly, was very off balance. They were very high and low, maybe bipolar, but there was just a personality clash between the two of you, which created all these additional obstacles, okay? That's what I'm gathering from here. Now, could things change? Of course, because, you know, the one thing about this card is like your actions change. But something also to think about is that there's a reason that this isn't working out, and it's because something much better is coming forward. So we have to take that into consideration and not try to force it or, you know, power through it, okay? Not trying to harp, but it is what it is, right? So then you guys have, for what you want is a Knight of Cups with the Lovers. So I feel like you want this person, you know, to come in and tell you how much they love you. Or this could be a new offer, right? Who is this? This, okay? Could also, maybe you're dealing with two different people, a Knight of Pentacles and a Knight of Cups, right? There's two different offers being had here. One is, you know, emotional, and one is something that you can physically hold, but it makes you feel good, okay? It's being in love. Like the idea of being in love, physically being in love, as well as like showing. And actually having, you know, a physical offer, okay? Maybe this person said a lot of great things to you, but then they didn't have any follow through. Like that's also, you know, a big issue. What else do you want to tell me for their hopes? Queen of Swords. Yeah, I mean, I just feel like you want this person to express to you exactly what happened. They could have easily cut you off. They could have straight up ghosted you, not said shit. And I don't think you like that. But I do feel like there's somebody new coming in for you guys. Is there somebody new coming in here? For those of you guys that are like, okay, so let's go back. If you're in a shitty relationship, right? Time to leave it. If you just started talking to somebody, time to leave it. If you're overly fixated on something with your partner and you guys have a great relationship, stop fixating. There's nothing coming from your fixation here, okay? All that this is gonna do is it's gonna create a tower moment because you're making shit up in your head. So there's a couple different scenarios, okay? So does Capricorn have somebody new coming in? I don't know. I think you guys are going to be by yourself for a while. I think that you guys need time to heal from this. But ironically enough, you guys have the Sun as your outcome. So this could be, you know, definitely a Leo. Something here makes you happy. So maybe you get that offer, but I don't know if the offer is from this person or somebody different. But whatever happens makes you really happy. So if this relationship up until this point was causing a lot of, you know, drama and a lot of stress on you, then that's changing because you're going to be in a really good, really good place. Okay. So, please feel free to check out the extended, which will be in the link below. Thank you so much, Capricorn. I appreciate you guys. And until next time, bye.